Hello, my name is Alondra Chatman, and I am a wife, a mother of two, and a child of God. And this is my first episode of what will be a video log of my life. A little bit about me. I am a gym owner. My gym is called True Action. There are two locations, one in San Leandro, California, and one in Palo Alto, California. This is not a new venture for me, although True Action is a newer business. I have been a trainer for about 25 years, started in 1999, and been training for many years in different various modes of training: general fitness, bodybuilding, kettlebell competition, you name it, we've done it. Everybody from younger kids to older adults, and everything in between, prenatal, anything you can think of. I am a professional figure competitor, and I've been doing that for about 15 years now. I have now 3 titles at the Natural Olympia for professional figure open, and that's one of my most cherished accomplishments. A lot of hard work, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, but definitely one of the things that I hold near and dear to my heart. I also was featured in a bodybuilding documentary called Natty for Life, and that was done by Generation Iron. And most recently, I've been featured in a movie that is actually coming out March 8th, called Love Lies Bleeding. I'm excited about that. I haven't seen the finished product myself, so I'm excited to see what I look like on the big screen. So definitely looking forward to seeing the amazing lighting that was done. That was probably one of the most interesting parts of shooting that movie, was seeing how the lighting and the cameras and all the things that go on behind the scenes come together to see what we see at the movie theater. So I'm excited about that. I also am a coach, and I coach many athletes to the stage. So one of the things that is super important to me is just walking the things that I preach out myself. So I do have a team of divas and gents who get on stage, and we do that year round. Just based on who's ready when we get those folks on the stage. I've definitely traveled the world as a coach and as a trainer, picked up quite a few wonderful modes of training and different tools in Sweden, the Netherlands, learned about kettlebells, learned about Bulgarian bags, club bells and heavy bands, did some amazing things overseas. Also traveled with my team of divas and gents to Hawaii, to Prague, and most recently Greece. And definitely, again, one of the most amazing trips to just be able to go overseas and meet folks from all over the world. We typically will see those folks again at the Natural Olympia at the end of the year. So some amazing things that we've been able to do with this small little gym, and myself and my husband, Maurice Chatman, who trains with me, and my co-coach for our Divas and Gents team, Jewel Rice. I played basketball, ran track, I played volleyball, kind of did everything that you can think of as a kid. And growing up with athletic parents and just always doing something of the sort, I ended up getting a job, but on my lunch breaks and on the weekends, I somehow got into training other people. Started teaching aerobics and got my certification as a personal trainer. Did that for several years while I worked at Visa, and decided at some point, I think it's time for me to step out and see what I can do on my own. My husband actually found a little place in San Leandro that was next door to where his aunt lived. It was open, and we decided, hey, I think it's time, we'll just go ahead and take the leap and open a gym. That was back in 2006. From there, just moved on to the next steps. We grew this little gym into a bigger gym, and then a much bigger gym when we moved to a different location. From there, lots of trainers coming in that gym, lots of clients coming in that gym, and grew into this amazing Divas and Gents team, and just so many people changing their lives. And that's what constantly inspires me to keep going. Lots of wonderful stories of course, weight loss, and that's awesome. But the things that really keep me going are I remember a lady coming in saying that she was having trouble conceiving, and we worked on getting her in shape, and the next thing you know, she was having a baby. Just amazing. And those things are the things that really make me want to keep doing what I do. Of course, COVID hit in 2020, and shutting us down for 15 months led to me closing my first gym. From there, had to pray about it and see, okay, God, let me know what the next step looks like, because obviously this is just the end of one chapter, but there's obviously something better that's coming down the pipe. Sat down, I sketched out what the next gym was going to look like, and about a year later, we were actually doing that. We were actually changing our business plan and business model to a much smaller space. So now we have small groups of up to 12 that we train, and it is definitely intense training. We eliminated the more aerobics kind of classes and moved to a more personal training type gym atmosphere. So I've been doing that, like I said, now for about 25 years, and definitely one of the best decisions I made in my life to become a trainer. I don't know what else I would do if I wasn't a trainer, because I cherish those interactions with my clients every day and keeping them fit and active. We train for longevity, not just for a birthday or just for fitting into a dress. It's for the long haul. So the things that we do, not just lifting weights, but also the preventative work, the rehab work, everything that keeps you moving much later into your years. My team actually is definitely not made up of a bunch of 20-year-olds. We are all in our 40s, 50s, and even 60s. And you would not know that by looking at us. We are definitely a team of folks that just stay in shape and keep it going. I did ask some folks today to send me some questions about things they might want to hear me talk about. So first question was, every time you hit a fork in the road, how do you know which way to turn? I will say that for me, God is the first place I turn. There are so many things in 2024. I mean, we are hit with so many things on a daily basis. The media, social media, everything that you can think of, and even things that you don't, are coming at us in so many different directions. So when you don't know where to go, for me, I sit down, I pray about it, and I look to my support system, which is my husband. I have some very close friends that I talk to, but generally, I always make decisions based on what is going to give me the best outcome long term, looking past all the short, things right in front of me, looking for opportunities that will benefit myself, my health, my family for the long term. So that's definitely what I do with that. The next question was, what are some healthy options for meals and snacks? Generally, I keep things pretty simple. The best thing for me is consistency, and also just being super prepared in advance. So if I can, and if time permits, I will always try to prepare meals for the week on Sundays. Sundays will be the day that I'll prep a Sunday dinner and at least meals for 3 days. So I love my grill. I use the grill pretty much all year round, and I will grill my proteins, I will make my veggies, and I will prepare whatever carbs I have, and I'll pack those away in the fridge, and we can grab and go, so that we always have something to eat. Don't get caught in the drive-through. Make sure that you prepare in advance. My trick is also marinating, and I make my own marinades, but marinating your proteins definitely is so much better than just dry baked chicken. I'm not eating that. The best thing for me was also having a variety and not eating the same things every day. I am super picky and I don't typically like leftovers. My husband will say, "Are we taking this home just so we can throw it away in 2 weeks?" I'm picky. So the best thing is just to make sure that you give yourself some variety. And I know some folks will eat the same things every day, but that is not me. I like variety and I like flavor. So marinades are my secret. And for snacks, let's see, the snacks that I really like, probably not what most folks like. I'm good with an apple, and I'll do some almond butter, or a handful of nuts. Haven't really been doing the typical bodybuilder rice cakes and things like that lately. I've just been just salads maybe, and if it's just a pinch, I will grab a handful of nuts, and that's probably my best snack options right now. The next question was, how do you balance it all and remain so balanced? Preparation is key. If you are not prepared, you're going to be hit with something and just not be ready for it. So food, number one. If you can prepare your food in advance, you don't have to worry about not being prepared, not eating your meals, not eating the right things. That takes a lot of stress out of my day because I have long days. I typically, if I'm commuting to the gym that's further away, I'm up at 4, I'm out the door, and I may not get home again till 8 p.m. So there's no way I can not have food with me that is on plan. Got to be prepared. And then just life happens. You have to roll with the punches and make sure that you are, again, making decisions based on the long term, not just what you see, and not making decisions out of emotions. Definitely make sure you work out. Getting a little bit of a sweat in each day and moving your body is therapeutic in every way. So that's one thing that helps keep me balanced for sure. What's the best way that this is one of my clients asking me, what's the best way that we can support your business and your growth of your business? For me, just keep coming. Tell all your friends, bring everybody. We have a buddy day coming up. Bring everybody in and let them experience what we do as a community. I think that's one of the things that separates our gym from a lot of others is the community and the friends that people make in that space. Everyone's comfortable. A lot of the ladies who have come to us have said they're not necessarily comfortable going to maybe a 24-hour fitness or other commercial gym because they don't know how to use equipment, or they're kind of intimidated by not knowing exactly what to do. That's definitely one of the things that we have been really good about with everyone that walks in the door. Everyone's welcome. All of the folks who are there, who've been there, are super encouraging. The trainers are as well. So we want everyone to feel welcome. So definitely tell your friends, bring your friends, come to the events that are on, not just on the calendar for workouts, but also the other things that we do just to have community with each other. The best way that my clients can support me on my migraine days. I really appreciate that question because migraines have been something that I've dealt with since I was 13. And I can kind of push through the migraines on most days, but some days it's just, I am done. And when I feel like that, there's probably, you probably won't see me at the gym, but I do appreciate all of the support that I've gotten from my clients over the years. If I'm experiencing a migraine attack, the best thing for me is just to be able to get y'all to do what you need to without a lot of assistance. The good thing about what we're doing now is most of the time our workouts are up on the screen in the gym, so everybody is pretty familiar with what they need to do. But I just appreciate you asking the question. So thank you for my girl who sent that in, asking how she can support. I definitely appreciate all the tips also that people have researched and sent me over the years to try out. Try this. Maybe this will help with your migraines, because some of those are a little bit helpful. Haven't cured it, but I definitely appreciate you thinking about me. I definitely want to continue to update you all with my life and just kind of how things are going. I do also want to tap in and reach out to my fellow competitor sisters who want to share a little bit of their stories. I will go more in depth of what my competition life looks like, but before I do that, I want to invite you all to come and have a conversation with me. Share your stories about what it's like to be a competitor, especially because the traditional bodybuilding world has been about men. And also, if you ever get a chance to watch this Naughty for Life documentary, you'll notice that most of the documentary is about the male competitors and not so much about the female competitors. Female bodybuilding is definitely newer. It does not grab the attention of the mass media as much. It's something that is worth delving into more deep. We are amazing. Women are amazing as athletes. I would love to see more about female bodybuilding and the other categories that we represent out there. So I would definitely invite all of my female competitors to reach out to me if you want to have a chat with me, and we'll share some more information about how we can inspire other ladies to step on stage with us. All right, I will see you back soon. Thank you for listening, and I'm signing off for now.